24 kgs weight loss in 3 months. This is my recent client transformation, and it's not a simple one. From liver fibrosis to a normal liver, from deranged blood markers to normal blood markers. 127 kgs and now 103 kgs, all in the span of 3.5 months. But this is no ordinary story, because the day he signed up with me, we had one call on February 1st. I'll show you all the screenshots because it's the most brilliant transformation I've ever had. February 1st messages me, says, I want to start your coaching program, signs up for the services immediately because of the call that I had with him. But 1 month, no contact, silence. He ghosted me, and I thought maybe he has a difficult situation. Maybe his job is not supporting him. Maybe his family is going through a difficult situation. I did not judge him. So on March 1st, I sent him a message saying, hey, can we just talk about this? And I'll show you the screenshots. I want you to know the timeline of everything that happened. And he says, I want to talk to you. Do you have a minute? And I said, of course. And he told me the story on the call, where he was going through a very difficult situation at his job. They were not supportive, environments were toxic. And think of it, this is the exact scenario in most people working in tech today. Layoffs are massive, stress levels are huge. You can't have proper sleep and you're expected to lose weight. Nobody talks about the stress factor when it comes to weight loss, but I do. Hence, I spoke to him, understood his situation. He said about the resignation with his company. I want to keep private details here, so I won't delve into these kind of aspects, but the bigger picture, the picture that most Indian tech professionals are facing, I want to highlight that issue. So we started the program again because I didn't want him to lose his money. I didn't want him to not start his fitness journey. So I just said, hey man, let's begin. Doesn't matter. And we started. And 24 kgs weight lost till today. That is the story I'm going to tell you now. The first step was understanding where he is currently. That is a blood test, a liver scan, and then understanding his current food habits. The blood test showed many deranged blood markers, especially his cholesterol profile and his sugar profile. But the biggest panic button that he faced was going to the doctor and understanding that his liver fibrosis scan, something called Fibroscan, has showed early stage fibrosis. And this was all because of the weight gain. Imagine sitting at 127 kgs and being told by the doctor that you're moving into a non-reversible condition of fibrosis if you don't take action right now. And I worked with him and I told him, we've got to start right now. We've got to go into an aggressive calorie deficit plan. And I'm going to share the details of the workout and the diet with you as well. So we started. The diet was simple, very simple. Eggs was only included, no non-vegetarian food for him. We started with Amul protein, buttermilk, then moved towards whey protein, yogurt, soya chunks, low-fat paneer because of the cholesterol profile being deranged. And we worked on this for the last 3-4 months and the results were amazing. There's another important point you need to note. He couldn't count his calories. Yes, we didn't count calories. We only stuck to portion sizes. Small portion sizes, high protein stuff, high fiber stuff. We did this and we knew our ballpark figure was between 1,700 to 1,900 calories. And I was amazed at the weight loss in the first few weeks. I'll show you the chart as well. It was like 5 to 6 kgs weight loss in 2 to 3 weeks and I was amazed. I was like, this is not possible. I've never worked with somebody who's got that aggressive weight loss. But it was because he's never followed a simple plan, which is calorie deficit plus high protein. That was beginner's luck and also water weight. Because when you start a program, and this is for you especially, you will notice lots of weight loss in the first few weeks. And then your body starts fighting back. It says, no, we're not going to allow you to do more weight loss. You can't do this. That's your body telling you to slow down, but you shouldn't. After that, we started with workouts, home workouts, simple dumbbell-based workouts at home. This home also was really small and we had to somehow adjust the equipment, but we managed to do it. And let me tell you the most interesting story. He stays in a place called as Maharashtra, where the temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. I'm not making it up. You will see the chats. I'll make the editor also highlight it. Insane amount of heat. How do you go out for a walk in this heat? I couldn't. And that's why we bought a walk pad at his home, which was not able to actually accommodate his weight in the beginning because he was so heavy. 120 kgs was the maximum limit as far as I remember for the walk pad. So we had to actually reduce the weight and then make him fit to walk on the walk pad. That was the situation. But anyways, we did that. We got the walk pad in. It was 45 degrees outside. Who cares? We'll walk inside. We'll do a dumbbell-based workout at home. And the most difficult situation was the injury part. It almost broke me when he said that, I've got an injury on my left arm because we were going so steadily in that fat loss space. And we had to stop for a couple of days, but we bounced back again. We started with leg-based workouts because his arm was injured because a dumbbell fell on him. I know when you're heavier, you are more risk at getting injured, but I took all the precautions, literally whatever I could do. But just a dumbbell falling on his hand and then going for physiotherapy, repeatedly thinking whether I can actually start my fat loss journey again were his thoughts. But I calmed him down. I told him, look, we can do leg-based workouts. You can go to the gym and just do treadmill. You can do the leg extensions, leg curls. You don't need so much of hand movement in these exercises. I pushed him and he pushed himself and we got good results. Diet, again, I told you, it's very simple. You keep complicating it when it's just those 5 to 6 sources of high protein and high fiber food along with fruits, which were a huge part of his diet. Workouts, again, simple, home-based 3 to 4 times a week and then moving to the gym. He also shared workout videos where he was understanding whether this is the correct form for performing these exercises. We sat down, we had long conversations. Every week we had at least 2 calls. We discussed not about the diet and workout, but whether he's feeling okay, whether the whole toxicity environment has slowed down. Now he's feeling positive. Those were my questions to him. Because I've worked with 200 plus tech professionals in this country, some of them the most highest paying jobs and stressful environments. And they've told me only one thing, Anshul, that the only reason I'm not able to lose weight is not because of the diet or the workout, is because I am stressed. I can't do this job anymore. These are the things I hear on consultation calls and working with clients. Recently, a client told me that my VP told me that which anti-anxiety medications are you taking, because I'm going through a very difficult time and I can't share it with anybody else except you. These are the situations in tech today, and it's really saddening to see the state of affairs. We thought AI will increase productivity, reduce our jobs. It's just being terrible today in the tech space. Massive layoffs happening, and I speak to tech professionals on a daily basis. I know more about the job environment than most people working in tech and how these people are being treated. So stress was the biggest factor. Second was the proper guidance he received and the human touch, the ability to understand a person's problem, listen to it, give practical solutions. That is what makes a good coach. And I'm glad I'm working with him still. I recently just sent him a hamper of whey protein and he was very ecstatic about it. It's just one way of rewarding people for their good behavior. And I believe that he's not only going to stop at 103 kgs, he's going to get to 90 kgs, he's going to become even more fit. Maybe sign up for a half marathon soon. That is my promise to all of you who are working in stressful environments, that if you work with me and I understand your situation, I will be there for you to listen to your situations, to practically give you diet, workout advice, catering to your current environment, and to put you in the most important positive energy. Because positive energy can change a person's life. And just speaking to somebody and telling him that you're doing better with your diet, you're better doing with your sleep, you're better doing with your step count, can increase the confidence. And when confidence increases, that person changes. He smiles. He knows that, okay, look, I've lost 10-15 kgs, I can do anything now. I can crack any job interview. I'm very confident about my skills. This is what India's tech professionals need today. And this story is exceptional. It is mind-blowing that people who are at this level of obesity, 127 kgs with liver fibrosis, have made a huge turnaround in the span of 4 months. If he can do it, and I hate saying these cliches, but you must do it. You must attempt to do it. And that's where the real game is. Once you become leaner, once you become stronger, once you become muscular, You carry that confidence in every single room you walk into. You command respect. And don't let anybody else make those decisions for you. Your health, your responsibility, your choices. Thank you for watching.